What's up, people? I hope you've all been keeping well and you've survived the market crash. Today I am going to be talking about Loot Swap, which is a new farm that just launched on Harmony. And as you can see, we have some crazy high yields. 70k if you're farming loot, and 20k if you are farming one of the safer pools, which are all paired with one. This is the fourth DeFi project on Harmony, at least according to the creator. And they're really pushing this kind of gamification, almost RPG-like angle to be more than just a DEX. Loot Swap is a fork of Viper Swap, which in itself is a fork of BAO, and it has the 95% locked farm mechanism, meaning that you only get 5% of the farm unlocked immediately. This means that to get the true APRs, you need to divide this number by 20. So we're looking at 1000% APR. We're currently on day 2 of farming. We have the week 1 bonus farming multiplier applied. We have 256x for the week 1 bonus multiplier, 128 for week 2, and so on. It keeps halving. One thing you've got to be really careful of, as with a lot of the farming projects like this, is the early withdrawal fees. You can see that you incur a sizable penalty if you withdraw under an hour, under 1 day, under 3 days. So I would recommend that you stay in the farms for 5 days or longer, unless of course you're farming this pool. I'm not actually farming in this pool because it requires you to hold the token that gets dumped. But given that we're still very early, there is a chance that the price of loot can go up, loot can pump, and if you have your eye on the ball, you might be able to get out before it starts dumping. These things inevitably do tend to peak at some point, so it's advisable not to hold too much loot, even though the APR is very, very high. The dev and the project lead is this man, Forever Hobbyist, who is very active in the Telegram channel. You can see the thought and care put into his comments and writings on his blog, actually, which inspires a lot of confidence in the project to me, at least in the short term. There are a number of RPG-like features on the roadmap, appropriately named dungeons, initial quest offerings, guilds. I believe that guilds are the first item that they're looking to deliver. So as far as I can tell, guilds will enable people to create their own token and own quest pools. So quest pools are what they're calling farms in Loot Swap. Initial quest offerings look to be a launch pad for projects within the Loot Swap platform. And dungeons look to be a kind of on-chain game. It looks like there are pay-to-play and free-to-play games planned. There are also some other nice touches like NFTs, profiles, achievements, and so on. Very ambitious and very exciting. As with everything in the DeFi space, there's a lot of risk, so please do your own research. This is not financial advice. Forever Hobbyist, the lead dev, also runs a blog and a YouTube channel. You can see that he really is a crypto native through and through. You can see the amount of thought that he puts into crypto and DeFi in general through his long blog posts. I do recommend that you check them out. He's also got some tutorial videos on how to bridge tokens to Harmony. Just to let you know, I'm actually farming in the safe pools. I say safe, it's quote unquote safe. So I'm not farming this Loot 1 pool, I'm farming 1 ETH, BSC, BUSD, Wrap Bitcoin, and so on. I would say, so long as you're farming the safe pools, the real risks that you expose yourself to are, number 1, smart contract or rug pull risk. So if there is an exploit in the forked Viper Swap code, then you are certainly at risk. Additionally, if our guy Forever Hobbyist here decides to pull the rug, then we are totally fucked. But that's sort of, standard DeFi stuff. And the second risk is basically massive exposure to the Harmony native token. You're required to stake 1 at a 50-50 ratio to whichever other coin is in the pool. So let's say you are in the 1 ETH pool, you're required to stake 50% ETH, 50% 1, and if the price of 1 tanks, then you're in trouble. So that's been a pretty high level overview for the advanced farmers out there who already know how to do this stuff. I'm planning on creating a tutorial video for those of you who are newer to this and need a step-by-step guide. All right, thanks for watching everyone. Stay tuned and remember, we're all gonna make it. See you later.